Hey gang, it's me, Dr. Steve, and today I am honored to be joined by one of the strongest fighters I know currently on the front lines of the culture war. Arthur Schopper is the field director for Mass Resistance, a pro-family group that's been very successful nationwide and around the world. They're effectively pushed back against drag queen story hours across the country. They've helped pass key pro-family, pro-life legislation.
I always start with 3 words. Told you so. Told you so. True to form, you can ask any audience member who's listened to me. We were warning people for years, for decades in fact, that what happens in the bedroom isn't going to stay there. People were really of this impression that, well, it's just 2 consenting adults and they get married, so what's really the problem here? I like to call it false marriage, not gay marriage, on our country. And before that, it was Vermont allowing for civil unions, which was nonsensical in itself. But of course, within months, if not weeks, in Massachusetts, you had every major government structure shifted. Children were being taught about homosexuality and same-sex marriages, and the parents didn't have to know about it or be told about it. This is all the way back, by the way, in 2004. We're talking 20 years ago. Most people were not paying attention to New England at the time. People were like, this will never happen. And even in California, where I live, as far back as 2008, we have an otherwise liberal population that rejected the redefinition of marriage at the time. People were complacent. The pro-family groups, by and large, were convinced that if you just focus on religion and tradition, if you really want to make an argument, especially to people who are a little dispossessed from their culture, from their traditions, from their background, you have to restore a recognition based on natural law and natural right, as well as the needs of children, of adults, of the public health, of the public order, that marriage is an essential institution which cannot be redefined and should not be redefined.